Welcome to Stories and Lessons. My name is Amy Ebert. I'm your host for today's podcast. Welcome back to the series, All Things Leadership. Today we're diving into a topic that's incredibly relevant in today's business landscape, the impact of authenticity on brand success. Whether you're a business owner, a marketer, or just someone interested in how brands connect with their audience, this episode's for you. So let's get right into it. First off, what do we mean by authenticity in the context of a brand? Authenticity is all about being genuine and transparent. It means that a brand's actions, communications, and values are consistent and aligned with its true identity. This isn't just a buzzword, even though I do think that at times it can be overused. It's a crucial factor that can determine a brand's success or failure. Consumers today are more savvy and skeptical than ever. They can spot insincerity from a mile away, and they value brands that are honest and true to themselves. According to studies, as much as 86% of consumers say authenticity is important when deciding which brands they like and support. Makes sense, right? So why does authenticity matter so much? Here are 4 key benefits that authenticity brings to a brand. Number 1. Building trust and loyalty. When a brand is authentic, it builds trust with its audience. Consumers feel more confident in supporting a brand they believe is honest and transparent. This trust translates into loyalty, repeat business, and positive word of mouth. Number 2, emotional connection. Authentic brands connect with their audience on an emotional level. They share stories and values that resonate with their customers, creating a deeper bond. This emotional connection is powerful and can turn loyal customers into brand advocates. Number 3, differentiation. In a crowded market in a sea of samesies, authenticity helps a brand stand out. It's not just about having a unique product or service, it's about having a unique voice and identity. Authentic brands are memorable and distinct, making them more likely to be chosen over competitors. Number 4, crisis management. Authenticity can also be a shield during a crisis. Let me explain this a little deeper. Brands that have built a reputation for honesty and transparency are more likely to be forgiven when inevitably they do make a mistake. Their audience knows they will handle the situation with integrity. All right, let's look at some real world examples of brands that have thrived thanks to their authenticity. First on the list, we have Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby is known for its strong Christian values, which permeate its business practices. They close on Sundays to allow employees to spend time with family and attend church, despite potential revenue losses. This consistency has built a loyal customer base that shares their values. Second on the list, we have Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, for those who don't already know, is a fast food chain famous for its policy of closing on Sundays to give employees a day off for rest and worship. Fast food closed on a Sunday? This policy has remained unchanged since the company's inception, reflecting its commitment to its Christian roots. Despite criticism, Chick-fil-A's authenticity in maintaining this tradition has helped solidify its brand identity and customer loyalty. And the food's pretty good too. All right, next on this list is MyPillow. We all know Mike Lindell, MyPillow's CEO. He is quite vocal about his conservative views and Christian faith and has a hilarious backstory. If you haven't looked into it, look into the backstory if you haven't already and listen to him tell it. It's a good one. The company's marketing with public relations consistently reflect these values, which has garnered a loyal, avid following and fan base among like-minded consumers. Despite facing backlash and boycotts from some retailers, MyPillow has maintained its brand identity and continues to attract a dedicated customer base. So, what happens when brands flip the script? While authenticity is key to building a strong brand, what happens when a brand strays from its core values? Let's look at a couple cases where a brand's shift in identity led to a dramatic drop in sales. Any come to mind? Any come to mind recently? Any come to mind over the past few years? We'll go a little further back. New Coke. One of the most famous examples is Coca-Cola's decision to change its formula in 1985. Introducing New Coke. The move was meant to rejuvenate the brand, but it backfired spectacularly. Loyal customers felt betrayed by the change, leading to a massive public outcry and a swift return to the original formula. The backlash was so intense that it became a case study in the importance of staying true to brand identity. maybe some other brands of late should have probably paid attention to this case study before they made some changes. Nonetheless, don't mess with my soda. And our next one on the list is JCPenney. Another example is JCPenney's rebranding attempt in 2011 under CEO Ron Johnson. Johnson tried to transform the store into a trendy high-end retailer, moving away from its traditional discount-based model. The drastic change alienated JCPenney's core customer base, leading to plummeting sales and eventually, you guessed it, Johnson's departure from the company. This highlights the risks of making abrupt changes that do not align with customer expectations and brand heritage. Side note, I read in, I'm pretty sure it was the book, The Millionaire Next Door. I believe that was the book. I did read this, and I'm pretty sure it was in that book, where actually a lot of people with money, the millionaire next door types, the more down-to-earth ones, the ones that aren't necessarily, the showy, higher-end brand types, actually like this brand. So that type of millionaire actually prefers that brand because of the affordability and the higher quality. So, little pro tip. If you're watching this on YouTube or any platform with a comments section, I would love to hear your thoughts. Share the names. I want names and stories of brands that strayed from their customer base and saw their sales plummet, as well as those that stayed true to their core values, even when it was hard to do so, and thrived. The result. So drop your examples in the comments below. Your insights could spark a really good or even great discussion. Now that we've seen the benefits and examples of authenticity, how can you foster authenticity in your own brand? Here are a few tips. All right, number one, know your values. Clearly define your brand's values and ensure that they are reflected in every aspect of your business. Your values should guide your decisions, all your decisions, your communications, and interactions. Number two, be transparent. Transparency is key to authenticity. Be open about your business practices, product sourcing, and any challenges you face. When you're honest with your audience, they're more likely to trust and support you. Third on the list, engage with your audience. Build a relationship with your customers by engaging with them authentically. Listen to their feedback. That's a good one. Respond to their concerns and show that you value their opinions. Fourth on the list, share your story. Every brand has a unique story. Share yours in a way that resonates with your audience, whether it's through blog posts, social media, or videos, podcasts. Let your customers see the real people behind the brand. Like in our world, when you enroll for our free live masterclass at 10xoncamera.com, 10xoncamera.com, we make sure to keep you informed and connected. We send out a series of emails to introduce ourselves and explain why we do what we do, Since we're not sure which videos you've seen and which ones you haven't, where you found us, if it was, social media, YouTube. This way, when you do join our email list, you get to know us better and learn about how we serve people and solutions we offer for you. It's all about building that relationship and keeping you in the loop. All right, fifth on the list is stay consistent. Consistency is crucial for authenticity. Ensure that your messaging, actions, and values are aligned across all channels and touch points. Inconsistencies can quickly erode trust and credibility. Now, while authenticity clearly has numerous benefits, it's not without its challenges. Staying true to your values can sometimes mean making difficult decisions that may not always be the most profitable in the short term. It requires a long-term vision and a commitment to doing what's right, even when it's hard. Authenticity is more than just a marketing strategy. It's a fundamental aspect of building a successful and sustainable brand. By being genuine, transparent, and true to your values, you can build trust, create emotional connections, and stand out in a crowded market. Don't forget to sign up for our next free live masterclass so you can 10x on camera. Go to 10xoncamera.com to enroll, and we'll see you in class. Having said that, thank you for listening to today's podcast. If you got value from what we've provided, why not spread the love by sharing this episode with someone? Subscribe to or follow the show so you never miss an episode, and give us a positive 5-star review or a thumbs up, depending on which platform you're currently on, and share with others. For more stories and lessons, check out some of my other episodes in the series. Thank you for showing up, and be well.